How's it going today, guys? My name is Jacob Tyson.
I'm Andrew.
And this is Bikes, Beers, and Bros, episode 2, now in picture. Today is a really special day for me, and I do want to tell you why. Today we're going to be talking about movies, my favorite subject, Andrew's least favorite subject.
Not a movie guy.
Not a movie guy, but that's okay.
It's Bikes, Beers, and Bros, not Beers, Bikes, and Bros.
What did I say?
Beers, Bikes, and Bros. Let's say make it down
Freaking frick, man.
We could just make it a meme at this point.
Bikes, Beers, and Bros. How's it going today, guys? My name's Jacob.
And I'm Andrew.
And this is Bikes, Beers, and Bros, episode 2. Today, we are, in fact, on camera. You can see us face to face. We get a little bit of human interaction here. Today is my favorite episode so far. We've only done 2. But it's my favorite because we're talking about movies. My favorite subject, and Andrew's.
Not least favorite, but definitely not my favorite.
He doesn't watch movies. It's okay.
Don't watch movies, no.
Yeah, today we're going to be talking about multiple things. Springtime riding. And yeah, I get to let my movie knowledge out.
I'm going to be learning a lot today.
He's taking the technical side. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, Andrew, how's your day? First off, let's start there.
It was all right. Very much felt like a Wednesday, but we hit 80 degrees for the first time this year.
Hate it.
And I absolutely love sweating, so I'm ready for summer. I hope it's hot as can be.
Yeah, no, I'm actually not excited for that at all. I'm excited about the customers coming in. I don't want anything to do with the heat that comes with it, that pollen. I want to fight somebody as we speak. You're the closest person to me. Be careful.
Felt, yeah.
But today, I mean, we're kind of in the same boat. Did you get a sale today?
I did not, unfortunately.
Oh,
it just wasn't in the cards for today.
I didn't get a sale either.
No.
Yeah, aside from the sadness that was our day, let's get to the fun part.
We'll get to the fun part.
Starting out, this is a movie that Andrew has seen, Tron Legacy.
I have seen it.
Yes. What did you think about the light cycles?
The light cycles are cool. Obviously, the special effects in that movie were pretty crazy.
Phenomenal for the time, yeah.
I'm a big Daft Punk fan, so naturally I was a big fan of the soundtrack. So
it was a great soundtrack.
Phenomenal sound. It fit the vibe of the movie perfectly. I think they picked the perfect group to do the soundtrack for the movie. But outside of that, I only saw it once, so I don't have too much input. But I know you've talked about it. You very much like it.
Well, I'll give everybody a little rundown who hasn't seen it. For Tron, right now there's 2 movies. They're actually making the 3rd right now. It's called Tron Ares. It'll star Jeff Bridges, Cameron Monaghan, which I love. He's from Shameless. You should check it out. That should be on your list. It's got Jared Leto, which I know you know in some way, shape, or form, whether it be from Take Me Down, Bury Me, Bury Me. You know, the song. He's a rock star. He's also an actor of Morbius fame. Yeah.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
But yeah, that's the new movie coming out. Tron Legacy was the follow-up sequel to Tron, which is basically Jeff Bridges gets stuck inside of a video game, and he's fighting himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the sequel, Tron Legacy, Jeff Bridges is lost, and his son, oh God, what's his name? Hunter or something. It's not that at all. He is really been out of shape. He's a bad kid, but not a bad kid for the wrong reasons. He does good things. He finally figures out where his dad has gone, and it's inside of Tron, which is the video game.
Who's the guy from Shameless?
Cameron Monaghan. Yeah, so he's from Shameless. Have you seen Click?
No.
Have you seen Star Wars?
No.
Have you played it?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's great.
I genuinely, you guys are going to learn throughout this episode today, if they're famous or in a movie, I don't know who they are. Jacob is unable to comprehend this mentality, but
I've given him a watch list. He says he lost it.
I lost it. Yeah.
Andrew has an affinity for model cars, so I said for every movie that he watches, I will purchase him a model car.
Really? We'll see. That changes everything.
So, yeah, Tron Ares, the new one. Cameron Monaghan, also fantastic actor. You haven't. Have you seen Gotham? Gotham is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Yeah, he plays Jerome Valeska and Jeremiah Valeska, twins, but both of them end up being the Joker in some sort of way. Gosh, I keep veering. But yeah, Tron. he gets sucked into the video game with his dad to try to save his dad. And the whole time they're having a super fun time. They're riding around on these thing called light cycles.
Yep.
Light cycles.
Which I know someone made a real one of. Someone out in California made some real ones.
Oh my God, I want one so bad. I would love to be the guy to drive around on a light cycle. I want to make those patterns.
I'd want a gas-powered one for sure.
I hate you so much. It causes an electrical current behind it.
I understand. It leaves the trail. Right, the colored trail. I saw it once.
We might fight.
Okay, let's go to the next movie so we don't fight. Let's go.
Okay,
go ahead.
Tron Legacy and Tron Ares, they both have the light cycles, or all three have the light cycles, and they're some of the coolest bikes in media. Everyone wants one. No one can get a hold of one except for some guy in California on an electric bike. Clarify that. Next movie I want to talk about that you do know for a fact is on any Sunday.
Yes.
This actually, I believe you know more about this than I do.
I probably do. So my dad grew up in the late 60s, early 70s, maybe up until the early 80s, racing motorcycles, enduro, motocross, everything in South Florida. So in his younger years, I think he told me he went to theaters and saw it every weekend for, 20 straight weekends or something. So every movie in the series is truly great. Obviously, it covers the Ricky Johnson era and, the glory days. So I haven't seen it in a while. I did watch it with my dad as a child. I don't think Jacob has seen them at all, but
no.
Obviously, this is a well-rounded show. Whether you're a track guy or bike life or motocross guy, I highly encourage you to watch it. It really shows the roots and how this culture came to be today. So it really is. As a movie connoisseur and an industry man, watch it.
I will, 100%. We were talking about this earlier. I did want to bring up, in the movie, he's not like a main character, but he is there. There's a little duo, John and Cookie. It's a guy and a dog. They rode motocross together. I've actually met John and Cookie. John has sadly passed away in 2024. My last job, I had met the guy. He showed me pictures. He lost Cookie before anything, and it was really upsetting because that dog would ride with him,
do everything.
It would go through all the terrain. It would hop on the bike and ride.
I feel like he came through.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
I feel like he's been through here.
It's so cool. I just wanted to bring that up. Side note,
Oh, absolutely.
Also, spoiler alert for people who haven't seen these movies or have them on your watch list. We will be covering spoilers, or at least I will. But yeah. You've seen the movie. What kind of bikes are they primarily riding on?
It's almost all dirt, but I do believe in one of the earlier movies there's a Daytona 200 amateur section, but it's just a generalization of early motorcycle culture in America, and it's the hippies and the freaks and the jocks and the rich guys, and it's everybody. So it's a time capsule of a movie, which I enjoy. Older movies better than newer ones, which is probably why it's the only movie on the list besides Tron that I've seen. So.
I can bring up another one you might have seen. Have you seen The Karate Kid, like the OG one?
Is that Jackie Chan?
Mr. Miyagi.
Is that Jackie Chan?
That is not Jackie Chan. That's the old school one.
Oh, no.
No, jeez, man.
Probably not.
Well, the bad guys in that movie, Johnny Lawrence and his crew, they ride around on what I believe is like Honda dirt bikes.
Probably like CT70s or something, or Trail 50s.
Next movie that I personally want to bring up.
Yeah.
I like the original, but personally, I like the sequel even more.
Okay.
Top Gun Maverick. Have you seen it?
So I feel like I should have seen Top Gun. I was actually, before I joined the power sports industry, I was in school for aviation. So. But no, I think that movie, is it Tom Hanks? Is that who's in?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. See, it's a Tom. I knew it.
Tom Cruise.
W in the chat for me knowing the first name.
R.I.P. in the chat for Val Kilmer, who just passed away this morning.
Facts. I don't know who that is, but I did see.
He was Iceman in Top Gun.
He was in Top Gun.
He was in Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick.
Oh.
Big part of the franchise. He was also Batman. Rest in peace, Val Kilmer. But yeah, Top Gun 2 has one of my favorite bikes in the market. It has a Ninja ZH2 Carbon, which that thing, honestly,
it's a bad bitch.
The one that we had in our stores, it had like little wings on it. And I'm sure if you wheelie that thing at just the right angle, you could fly. It was crazy.
I like your thinking. It makes me think you've never ridden an H2.
I rode that one. I didn't attempt to fly on it.
You actually rode it?
I did, yeah.
Really? You rode an H2?
Come on, I've been in this industry for like 5 years at this point. I've ridden everything there is to ride.
An H2.
Didn't you own a monkey you didn't leave your neighborhood on?
Your mom. There's that.
We were going to have to cut that, so I'm going to hit the bait. Oh, we're going to have to cut that?
What are we gonna cut for? We're killing right now. Yeah, the ZH2 Carbon I think is awesome. That carbon offering that lightweight capabilities. That's mainly the reason I think that sucker could
Well,
fly.
a motorcycle...
Well, it makes the bike lighter for the amount of power that it's putting out.
Well, I remember when they released it, and I went to one of our other dealerships in Charlotte that carries Kawasaki, and I just thought the
Shall not be named.
I thought the whole idea of a forced induction motorcycle was just so ludicrous. And, they've been doing it for a while, and I'm glad they're continuing production. I'm glad people are still loving them because they're absolute units.
No, they're dogs,
I
man.
can't believe you rode one.
I love that bike.
That's wild.
Yeah, Top Gun Maverick, for those who haven't seen it.
Yes, the topic.
Yeah. You get the bikes, I get the movies. Come on. Yeah, Top Gun Maverick is a killer movie. It's honestly one of my favorite sequels. I'm not going to lie to you. It's 524 pounds. It doesn't feel that way
Dude,
unless you're like
that's a venture bike.
moving it around.
Dry weight.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see it wet.
What a rig.
Yeah, Top Gun Maverick. The movie takes place years and years after the first one. Miles Teller is actually in this one, which, no homo, that's daddy, not gonna lie. Yeah, he is the son of Rooster, which, again, spoiler alert, Rooster dies in Top Gun. So he kind of blames Tom Cruise's character, Maverick, for the death of his father. And it makes for a really great dynamic. Plus, there's like a shirtless scene with a bunch of dudes playing volleyball. I feel like you'd like it. You should watch it sometime. Glenn Powell's in it. It's really the first start of Glenn Powell's career. He was in Scream Queens, which was like, that was sick. I love that show. But people knew Glenn Powell because of Top Gun Maverick. It also has, forget his last name, but his first name's Bob. And Bob is playing Bob. And in the new Marvel movie, The Thunderbolts, he's playing Bob, a.k.a. Sentry. So Bob has got Bob on lock.
Jacob loves movies.
Oh, yeah. Yadded it up and tatted up. I got it.
I don't think Jacob does anything. I think he sells bikes by day and watches movies every other hour of the day. I think that's it. I think that's it. Now, granted, his knowledge is infinite. So if you guys have any questions on movies, feel free. Swing by. Don't ask me.
Ask me anything.
Don't ask me. Ask him anything.
Get me started on Marvel. I promise I'll go on a 10-year tangent. We'll be talking forever. Oh, you want to see the tatties?
Yeah.
So we got the Avengers. We got Wolverines, Black Panther, Spider-Man, represent Wakanda forever.
True dedication.
And then over here, we do have the Infinity Gauntlet. This is going to be my bad boy side. I was going to get the whole tattoo done. It was going to be the line work going down to here, the colors, all of that stuff. It was really going to be nice. As soon as he touched those knuckles, I said, "Don't you touch me again. I'm going home." And that's how it's been for the past 2.5 years.
Well, we're a big fan.
Huge fan. Yeah,
Big fan.
I'm committed enough to start the tattoo. So give me a break.
All right.
But Top Gun Maverick, great movie. Watch it yourself. I'm not going to spoil it any further than that. People die, or do they?
I don't know.
He's not going to watch it.
Don't know.
Now, I know you're an avid anime fan, aren't you?
No,
that's what I thought.
No, we have someone in the building who is.
We do.
Multiple.
A couple,
Multiple people.
Are you an anime fan, Dylan?
I like anime.
Our producer is an anime fan. I like anime. I'm not to the extent of some people. Have you seen Akira? Akira is a great movie for somebody who's starting to get into anime or wants something to dedicate years and years of their life to, because this movie has a fan base. One of the most famous parts of this movie is when Akira does this thing that is now known as the Akira slide. He's riding his red motorcycle. He drags it down on one knee and he starts sliding. That scene has been recreated time and time again. Honestly, my favorite interpretation of it was in Jordan Peele's Nope. Keke Palmer in that movie is... Nope, we're watching a video right now. Then
Hang on, I'm watching the Akira slide.
Stick slide, right? It's super quick.
That's pretty hard.
That's from Teen Titans. Not that one, the one before it. Yeah, no, it goes on.
So this
Ninja Turtles.
So this basically just defies physics. Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, it's achievable.
You'd really you would really have to know what you were doing to pull that off.
Yeah, I'm sure people do though. If Keke Palmer can do it, then anybody can do it. Keke Palmer is mommy. We already know who daddy is. It's Miles Teller. But yeah, Keke Palmer does it in Nope. It's one of my favorite scenes of the movie. Seeing that scene from that anime brought to live action, it really does something because it does look hard to do. It looks fake. She did it
because it's a cartoon,
and she killed it IRL. Nope. You should see it. It's on my not top 5, but I put it in like a top 10, top 20.
If we get 100 views on this video, Jacob's going to do an Akira slide on one of our 2025 Groms.
Butt naked.
So
it's a little hard to do.
I wanted to point out our producer, of course, is pulling up a video here. Rear brake drifting your bike is not the Akira slide. The Akira slide appears to be a full 90-degree parallel braking. Not thoroughly realistic.
Pull up the Akira slide from Nope.
That's literally Hollywood special effects. He didn't do that.
Special effects and badass as fuck. She killed it. She did that shit. Look at that. Look at shot for shot remake. I don't care if it's real. I just think it's cool. Watch Nope. Watch Akira. Next topic. Kill Bill.
Don't know.
We actually talked a little bit about this one before the podcast started. Kill Bill is about this lady called the Bride.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to know her real name. The real ones do, though. Put in the comments if you know.
You just told them.
No, she's called the Bride, but her real name is something else.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought she was one of the most badass women of all time for that movie. And then we looked up what bike she is driving in. And guys, real quick. It's a 250. That's a starter bike. This lady is getting chased down by cars of people trying to kill her, and her first thought was, let me hop on this bike that'll go 45 miles per hour.
So I'm watching this clip from this movie here. So Jacob is calling her out for riding a 250, but the thing is we have to find out if this ZZR 250 is a two-stroke or not, because if it's two-stroke, it's completely different.
Oh, if it's a two-stroke, I take it back entirely.
I don't believe it's a two-stroke.
Yep, my statement stands then.
That's definitely, yeah. So in the movie here, there's a big reason why I don't watch movies. They're just so unrealistic. We got a 250 lined up against a 300ZX twin turbo. See, what's even the point?
Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. Again, it's a badass.
We're running a red light.
It's a badass movie scene.
We're running a red light.
You're running a red light on a 250.
Yeah.
You're hitting 40 miles per hour running a red light. The cop that chases that is going to have a field day.
Yeah. I feel like most 250 riders do get caught.
Yeah. Again, great movie, though. The action is fantastic. Quentin Tarantino absolutely killed that. There's a theory out there, again, for those in the know, that all of Quentin Tarantino's movies take place in the same universe. Same thing with the Pixar theory. But yeah, technically you could connect all of their movies in some way, shape, or form. I mean, so this next movie, I am going to talk about it, but not to the extent of some of these other ones, because honestly, I've only seen the newest one, The Matrix. I know, as a movie fan, I need to watch The Matrix. You do too, as a non-movie fan,
Never
just
seen
because
The
it's a
Matrix.
classic.
That's a shame. On both of them.
I'm so sorry.
Good soundtrack in that movie again.
Yeah. Fun fact: the text that is scrolling, like that the Matrix is synonymous with, is actually a sushi recipe in Chinese. Fun fact. Keanu Reeves absolutely killer in that movie. Yeah, Keanu Reeves has ARC Motorcycles, which was opened in 2011, and it's actually featured in the video game Cyberpunk 2077.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk. Yeah.
Cyberpunk looked like such a fun game, and I'm honestly so disappointed with how it went.
Didn't have a big map.
It didn't. It was an open world concept, but the amount of glitches that happened with that game, you spent all that money for absolutely no reason.
They released it early.
Have you played it now?
Have they fixed it? I feel as though too little, too late. You had 7 years to develop this game. They've been working on this game for 7 years, and then you drop it and it's bugged out. I spent my money on that game, played it for 30 seconds. I'll play it again. I'll give it another chance, but I'm mad. Let me be mad.
So while they dispute whatever it is they're disputing about, I'm watching. Producer man has pulled up a clip of the Matrix here, and Ducati 996,
Killer
phenomenal.
ride. Yeah.
The fact we got a V6 Cadillac CTS outrunning the police, I don't know. Wow, we got a lot of Ducatis on this. Oh, 996, Monster. Wow, double row. That's a ton of bikes.
Little backstory on the Matrix.
Yeah.
We talk about it, but the duplication and the making stuff out of thin air.
Oh, yeah.
Like they can duplicate stuff.
Okay, well, they're gonna have to educate me because apparently this truly is one of these movies you should have seen. I do know that one clip where he's backflipping over the bullets. That's it.
He's not backflipping. But I get where you're coming from.
He's doing something. He's leaning back. Yeah.
I can give you all the fun facts for the Matrix. My favorite fun fact is that the Matrix was actually not supposed to star Keanu Reeves. Would you like to take a guess at who was supposed to star in that movie? Samuel L. Jackson. Great guess. You can name somebody. Come on.
Dwayne Wade.
That's a great guess.
I don't even watch basketball.
It's actually Will Smith. Will Smith was supposed to play Neo in The Matrix. How does that make y'all feel?
I have no emotion towards that.
That's
statement.
fair.
There's a lot of action movies I can see.
He does. I think he would have killed it, but I don't think the franchise would have been anywhere near what it is now because Will Smith is great at one-offs. If The Matrix came out with Will Smith, there would have been 2 movies, or maybe 2 movies, and then one in today's age.
Is there only one Matrix?
There's, Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Resurrection, Matrix, there's a new one that just came out too. I think there's 4.
You could have just said no.
My bad.
Good.
Another side note, the makers of the movie, they're actually, when they made the movie, they were both men, I think, and now they both transitioned into women, which is cool. Do your thing. But they made a character in the movie called Switch. Originally, Switch was supposed to be a guy in the real world or a girl in the real world, and they were supposed to switch genders in the Matrix. And it was a little tidbit, hey, we kind of feel this way, so they're in full support of that. Ooh, power to you. Next movie, just so I don't get my head chopped off. Actually, yeah, let's talk about Cyberpunk.
The game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So, like I said, Keanu Reeves in 2011 started his own motorcycle company called Arch. Pause. Yeah, he has a couple bikes out, and some of those bikes, if not all of those bikes, were featured in the game. And it would have been super cool if you could ride the motherfuckers and the game didn't glitch. It was, oh my goodness, right?
Bad game?
You really have to replay it.
Great.
It's the best game of the century.
Great game theory.
Do you just race the bikes?
No.
Was this a 360 game?
Yes.
Like Xbox 360?
Yeah.
No, it was Xbox One. 360 was back in the day, my boy.
What was the 360 Tron game? Because I did have that.
Tron game? We're not even on Tron, brother.
What are we talking about?
Cyberpunk? Sorry.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was incredibly glitchy. Everyone hated it.
Yes, including me.
Now it's a 5 out of 5.
Well, I'll replay the game and I'll get back to you guys.
Talk about this next week.
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
We talked about video games 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, that's facts.
Tune back in.
Little tidbit
I know nothing
on what's coming next week for you guys.
Oh, yeah. All right, he's valid. So
Next.
it seems if we might be talking about cars a little bit next week.
Oh, you're gonna kill it, my boy. If you don't dab me up, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
My beer is gone.
I also need a beer.
Dilly Willy, could you be a silly gilly and go get me a Billy Willy?
We can produce the show for 12 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Somebody done made this shit IRL? God damn.
I think the bike just exists IRL.
Oh, okay. I don't
Photorealistic motorbike ride in 4K.
I think we're just looking. We'll restart this.
What's happening?
I'm vaping on my phone and shit. I thought we were taking a break because he was getting a beer.
No, this is a sick ride though.
Oh, it definitely is. It looked.
The car.
The
Oh
Zonda.
my god.
Oh, Pagani Zonda in the video.
That is killer.
Yeah.
That might be a mod, just so you all know. But
I think
Like a mod in the
I
game?
think that's AI.
Like this is fake. Oh,
no, that's legitimate. That's the game.
I really wish I hadn't been vaping. I wish I hadn't been vaping on my phone.
this is gameplay and not somebody driving around with a camera.
Yeah, it's just mods.
It is the game.
Mods in the
I've
game.
just
That's how good it's running now.
I'm going to have to replay this
Do you
game.
have a NASA computer?
I don't know.
Okay. Damn, that really isn't.
This is how I open my beers.
Does this game have VR?
Oh God, I'm choking.
There's a mod for it, but no.
That is,
Dude, it is awesome.
that is really impressive.
If I didn't have my iMac now, I would be playing this still.
I think I'm going to play this when I get home. Actually,
I don't think we can leave all of this in, but I am impressed by this, and I think we should leave.
Genuinely thought that was just a guy recording.
I also
these bikes.
I was like, wow, the bike exists in real life. Yeah, no, I definitely thought that.
I mean, the bike does exist.
Now, if I'd seen this clip, I might have said otherwise.
Hang on, the bike does exist in real life. This is another thing we're gonna have to cut up, but
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it a arch?
I'm gonna show him the full. It's Keanu Reeves brand.
It looks like a scrambler.
It does. Kind of looks like a Ducati Monster Scrambler Hybrid. Damn, that thing is nice.
No, it's killer.
That's not the only one.
All right, so we can clip it and we can talk about the Arch motorcycle. I guess you want to do that?
Arch that
back.
Clip it, son. I don't hit a collateral. Clip it.
Ellen Chat nerd.
Get wrecked, bitch.
So this is one of them. This is the K.
Damn, that rear swing arm is crazy. That's some super cafe hipster. Yeah, I do like the top mount intakes though on both sides.
And then we also
The Honda CB650 we have on the floor also has a top mount intake.
We've actually also got a great deal on a CBR 1000
This
double
is
R.
like an NBA Gusta, I think. Like a Brutale almost.
Yeah, I can already see it. Yeah, I do like that metal finish. That's sweet.
No, that's killer actually. The
They're all
rims on there are sick as fuck.
Keanu Reeves really makes some impressive. I mean, Keanu Reeves not making this.
Did you expect John Wick to make some shit?
Well, I mean, his company making it, but it's not Keanu.
He might have something to do with the design
I
process.
think probably he funds it.
He's a big motorcycle guy.
Oh, is he?
Fun
actually?
fact, he actually also, Keanu Reeves' sweetheart, still takes the subway in New York.
I would too.
But he's Keanu
believe
Reeves,
that?
dude. Like that's like your likelihood to get robbed is up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since we're on the topic.
Oh,
Neo.
Keanu Reeves has a motorcycle collection. Ah.
Yeah, no, he's got an extensive collection. He's the Jay Leno of bikes.
I didn't know that.
He is like the bike guy of Hollywood.
The bike guy.
The bike guy.
He seems to have all of Keanu. Oh no, this is
That is Keanu Reeves.
I just want to touch his forehead.
See, I didn't know what Keanu Reeves looked like, so
Just-
that would
yeah.
have been a hard thing for me to
That's
establish.
John Wick, my boy. John Wick, Neo, other things. The tumbleweed from SpongeBob, Sponge Out of Water.
Really learning a lot here today.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot. Oh, that is sweet.
Did it say The Matrix Reloaded?
Yeah, he's got the Ducati from The Matrix.
Oh, that's killer.
Of course he does. Wasn't he in the Matrix?
That's, hey.
Was he in the Matrix?
Yeah.
Okay.
For his last John Wick movie, John Wick 4, he told the directors that he wanted to be paid $50,000 per word. I think it was $50,000.
A word.
A word, just because he wanted to say less in the movie because he thought his actions would carry stronger than his words would. Back to no, hey,
Yeah, go
you're
ahead.
speaking my lingo now.
How many?
Ghost Rider.
What are we looking at? Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider. This ain't even on your paper.
Oh,
Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is a movie from I think like in 2007, starring Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is the acclaimed Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. He drives on a custom Harley.
that's a hog cranking mofo.
Oh,
right
it is
there.
it is a hog.
Yeah.
And it is also
One time.
apparently in a Busa one time. That movie is one of my guilty pleasures. I like the whole cast except for the villain. The villain, gosh, what's his name?
You don't like the villain?
No,
I don't think you're supposed
he's
to.
terrible. He's nothing like the comic book version. But yeah, Ghost Rider drives a Harley. Fantastic movie. He's battling the demons of hell. And it's also
Oh my gosh.
Rebel Wilson's first movie. Rebel Wilson is Fat Amy from Pitch Perfect. Gosh, it's so hard to talk to you with you not knowing what I'm
I don't
talking
think
about.
I can burp into the mic.
One of them.
Yeah,
One
I
of them
got to hit
guys.
the air burp.
Yeah, Rebel Wilson is Fat Amy. I love Rebel Wilson. It's also got Donald Loung from Gotham. He plays Harvey Bullock.
Okay.
Fantastic movie, fantastic cast. Nicolas Cage is my favorite bad actor.
Is he a bad actor?
He does the same type of acting in every movie, and he's great at getting
Has he
wild.
won a Grammy?
A Grammy? You mean an Oscar?
An Oscar? Yeah.
Yeah, no. So he's not performing with Shakira, but he is acting.
Why would Shakira even come into play here?
Grammys.
I don't know the difference.
One's for music, one's for movies.
I just thought there was the CMT Awards.
That's the country music.
I don't like country music, full disclaimer. I really had to make sure I spoke that into the mic. I just happen to know what they are.
Yeah, Ghost Rider's awesome. Please watch it. You can watch Spirit of Vengeance because it has Idris Elba in it, but you don't have to, and that's okay. It's not as good. All right. Yeah, next movie I do want to bring up, Scooby Doo 2. Monsters Unleashed. Oh my God, Andrew, don't you shake your fucking head at this movie, man. Scooby Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed is in my top 5 favorite movies of all time because it is that good. Everything. You bring back all the old villains from the classic cartoon that everybody loves. Freddie Prinze Jr., Sarah Michelle Gellar, what's her name, or his name, Matthew Lillard. God, it's so good.
Is there a motorcycle in this movie?
There is. It is a Indian spirit. Right there, he's fighting the Black Knight Ghost. And if you turn it up, he's actually listening to, whoa, I ride down.
So he's listening to some real hog cranking tunes.
Oh my God, it is the coolest scene of all time. You guys take the Black Knight Ghost. Ah, he's cooking. Come on. Go get him, Fred. Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Scooby-Doo 1 is also a fantastic movie. I love
Motorcycle? Motorcycle?
No motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
But Scooby-Doo, the first one has Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean. You gotta know who Mr. Bean is.
Crashes McLaren F1.
Yeah, he plays the villain, Mr. Mondavarius, but he's actually not the villain. And you haven't seen it, so I'm not going to spoil who the villain is, but he's as cute as a Powerpuff Girl.
But you're more than open to shoot the shit. I don't care. We're just not funny.
I figured they were going to cut half of it.
Yeah, no, for sure. We're probably going to be like, Dylan's going to go in and be like, I got 12 minutes of footage.
This podcast is actually 30 seconds long. It's just the intro.
This one has been amusing because you're very passionate about all this. So.
It has been good. That's why I'm bringing video games in, because you know all the video.
Again, if you watch anything I tell you, please watch Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. But I'll make it easy on you, Andrew. I'll make it easy for this next part. You take over. Tell us what's going on in your world, the events and stuff that's happening.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not much. Warm weather's here, which obviously, like I said at the start, I could not be more ecstatic for. Car racing is back. Motorcycle racing is back. Never fully goes away, but MotoGP is back. Obviously, the outdoor supercross is back. NASCAR is back. IMSA is back. DTM is back. Everything is back. So I don't have any streaming services. Obviously, no movies, no nothing. So I just watch the YouTube recaps, which, if you watch the extended ones, are half an hour. So if you ask me, you get to see everything you need to see. So, but I'm trying to keep track of the racing more this year. But you know, it's hard. It's hard. I just don't sit down in front of a TV that much.
Yeah, BTS is also back. So
I don't know what that is.
Don't even worry about it.
All right. But yeah, racing is back, and you know, I'm sure most of you are excited. It's hard to be in this industry and not follow motorsports unless you just watch movies instead. So
I try to keep up to date, guys. I'm not a hermit. Yeah.
Well, so your world. What's up in your world?
Did we cover the ducks along the Blue Ridge? Apparently, there's a Ducati rally happening on April 30th.
North Carolina?
Yeah. Did you already say that?
No.
Oh, that's killer, though. Ducati rally happening. Go check it out.
Anybody with a Ducati, I know a lot of you are doing it. When is it?
April 30th.
April 30th, 5 p.m. Well, great thing about that is 5 p.m. you still have like 4 hours of daylight because of the time
savings
change.
time.
So daylight savings also absolute game changer. Light till 9 p.m. You got so much more daylight.
Yeah.
More daylight, more happiness, if you ask me.
That's awesome. Is there anything happening in your personal life that you want everybody to know?
Just coming to work and doing the thing.
Oh, man. We love the thing.
Drinking some beer.
Yeah.
Phone just went off.
I got a couple cool things that have happened. Not really. I've seen some cool new stuff. We'll tell you about that later. I can tell you about it now. Don't look at me like that. Hey, yeah. I mean,
Tell us about it.
You can't tease and then wait a week, man.
that's what TV shows do, and cliffhangers suck, but they keep you watching.
Not TV shows.
We're on TV right now.
I just started The White Lotus. The White Lotus has so far a fantastic cast.
What model?
Huh?
What model?
What model?
Are you not talking about a car?
No, I'm talking about a TV show. The White Lotus stars, in this season at least, Alexandria Daddario. That is genuinely, I've had a crush on that lady since Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thieves.
He's engaged, by the way.
You can have crushes on celebrities. It's okay. She likes Jason Momoa. We know where we stand. Alexandria Daddario. It has, I forget his name, but he's from Friend of the Family. He plays Brother B. It has Jennifer Coolidge, which we all need a hot dog real bad. She's my childhood, personally. Click,
right.
favorite part.
I haven't seen that. We confirmed that earlier.
You need to watch Click.
I'm not watching it.
Please, I beg.
I'm not watching it.
Who else does it have? Sydney Sweeney is in the show. I did not know that going into it. Side note, Sydney Sweeney is now single. You slided?
Sydney Sweeney,
Euphoria?
She got the link?
The link?
She got one of those link in bio?
No, she's not an OF model. Sydney Sweeney is like the big actress right now.
I don't know who the fuck that
she's
is.
in.
I don't know who the
You don't know who Sydney Sweeney? Look up Sydney Sweeney right fucking now.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Look up Sydney Sweeney. What? Personally, not my type. But
You're engaged.
she's everybody else's type. I can have a type.
She came up when they just typed S.
Yeah, I bet.
There's one of those new ugly
You know,
folks.
have you seen Euphoria?
No, but
No, I don't know what that is.
Madam Web, she's in Anyone But You, also starring Glenn Powell.
Under the Silver Lake, I've seen that.
Under the Silver Lake.
Handmaid's Tale, I've seen that.
Yep. She's in a couple TV shows. But yeah, Sydney Sweeney's a hot topic right now.
Time, I've seen that.
And yeah, she's hopping into Andrew's DMs as we speak.
She's not there.
No, trust
She's not there.
the process, man.
I don't know who she is. I don't want her in my DMs.
The reason that Jacob
Turn the
knows,
computer.
just so you know,
Yeah.
she appears nude in most of the movies that she's in.
Chat, this makes total sense.
Hold on. Me and my girl watch all these things together. She's a big fan of Euphoria. Me too. Euphoria is gas. I'm happy they're coming back with another season. I'm so upset. Angus Cloud
I'm
passed
sure
away.
you're pumped.
Euphoria is a great show.
I'm sure.
She naked.
We weren't
yeah.
talking about penises. We were talking about
Sydney Sweeney is in the show. It's a great show. You should watch it. It's also got one of the ladies from American Horror Story. I'm also currently watching The Rookie, which Nathan Fillion is a godsend. He's making me and my wife happy every 30 minutes of every day just because he's so funny. Yeah, The Rookie's a great show. I started The Rookie Feds but couldn't get into it. Love Niecy Nash, but it's just not for me. Ha. What?
She's doing outro.
Yeah.
So watch The White Lotus and watch The Rookie. But I do think that's about it for me. You got anything else you want to add?
No, we've talked about a lot of movies. I haven't been able to relate for the last 45 minutes. So
You got next week though.
Right, I got next week. Guys, I hope you love video games from like 10 years ago.
And modern. Cyberpunk's gonna be in it.
I don't know anything. If it's not a car or motorcycle game, I don't know about it, but I grew up on the real OGs.
Forza?
Forza, Gran Turismo, Test Drive. I mean, you name it. I had quite the collection of car and motorcycle games. Obviously, being a KTM dealer, off-road, MX vs. ATV Off-Road Fury, a lot of great games of the era. So
I was a big MX versus ATV fan.
yeah, everyone in the series was good right up until the current one.
Yeah.
Current one is really bad.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Well, hey guys, this is
Andrew.
And I'm Jacob. And this is your #1 podcast destination for everything motorcycle, power sports, fun, movies, entertainment, etc.
Just everything.
Yeah, check us out on
This is week
TikTok.
2, and we're not going to make it on one topic. I can already tell.
We hate each other now.
Yeah.
Yeah, check us out on Instagram, YouTube. We do have a YouTube. Please go watch this here. It's got the video. Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcast, didn't know that was a thing.
Amazon?
Amazon.
We're on Amazon.
We can be delivered to your door.
I know you
like
want us.
30
Come on.
minutes.
But TikTok is a big one. Please check out the TikToks.
TikTok is great.
We do feature in most of those.
Yeah.
So if you want to see more of me and Andrew, please go check us out. But yeah, this has been Bikes, Beers, and Bros.
That's it for this week. We'll see you guys next week.
Bros?